me get this glove on because it's really cold down in my room. But and this bar that I'm about to lift is really, really cold. But nonetheless, welcome to. Well, I haven't done one of these in quite some time. Just a quick background: the motivation for all this started whenever I started noticing that there was a lot of a cult following almost of this wrestler who seems to have everyone fooled. Everyone except for me. Sure, I wear my Balor Club merchandise, and quite frankly, I think he's the man. Finn Balor, Roman Reigns, because Roman Reigns works hard, because Roman Reigns is younger, he's hungrier, I mean, he's the total package. Whenever you look at him, The Miz, Alexa Bliss, they're three of the best that the company has to offer. That's the bar, so to speak. And I'm not talking about Sheamus and Cesaro. But this basically is a wrestling channel. Just to go over a little bit, I am Workout Robert on here. I am on Twitter, P1StylesX. Used to have Facebook, but I got locked out of it. But I don't quite care for Facebook anymore. Nonetheless, this is not about social media. This is about one thing, and that's proving a point. And that point that I aforementioned is that I, an average Joe, just some idiot who decided to walk onto YouTube and try to prove a point. And I think after video after video, video after video, I should say, I've proven that point time and time again. Because I have something that Kevin Owens doesn't. Passion. I can do things that Kevin Owens can't. And one of those things is one of the easiest things in the world. And that's cut a wrestling promo. And if you don't believe me, look back at all my videos. They speak for themselves as evidence that I can cut a wrestling promo. This video, rather this whole channel, is not about me though. Even though it seems like I'm making it a lot about me, it's not the case at all. I'm just the guy who wanted to prove the point. The point is what this video is about. Below my feet is 25 on each side and 7.5 on each side. So if you put that together, that's 30.5 pounds. And I am going to do a little bit of a workout to further prove that point. Nothing too big, too major, because I don't want this video to drone on. And I know that people hate long ass videos. Hashtag long ass videos. But it's rather going to be, after this, going to do some unique stretching. So, even though it's cold down here, I'm going to take this jacket off. While I'm at it, because I have nothing to hide, unlike some people. Kevin Owens never wrestles with his shirt off. I wonder why that is. Okay. this is half the point I wanted to prove. Is that an average American like myself can work and work and work and work myself until I can work no more. See, this is 30.5 pounds. It's not really about the pounds. It's more or less about how much you can do. Weightlifting has nothing to do, or little to nothing to do, with pure brute strength. Rather, it has to do with technique. And with the right technique, anybody can achieve anything. I forgot to grab a glass of water or something. With the right technique, anybody can achieve greatness. Anybody can make themselves a monster. Anybody can work as hard as I do, even though that was just 3 minutes of just a bunch of squatting and holding up a 30-pound bar, and I sound gassed. But that is just an example of something that I have concocted in order to prove a point. Had this been a real gym, had I had a GoPro, I could go all day on all kinds of different machines and all kinds of different just equipment to use, abuse, and let loose. Because for me, this is something that I rather look forward to on a day-to-day basis, is to get up and almost always make myself, it's almost like working out as a stress relief. But other than that, it's something that's just beautiful that you can't hold a candle to it. If you're someone who almost always, and now I'm droning on about it, but it's a hard feeling to come by. Makes you feel good about yourself. Whenever you see what you're capable of. Let's start the stretching. Okay, these are little weird stretches. They're just, and that's just 3 minutes. And, I could do more, like I said, but I don't want this to be a long video. Relatively, it was supposed to be about the stretching to begin with. So, let's go into the stretching. Okay, the first one is for your shoulder. What you're going to do is take your shoulder, and then take your hand, I should say, and then grasp your shoulder. Grasp it, and make sure you have a tight grip with no leeway. Flex, if you will, make almost like hold down on your shoulder. And then take your arm, push it straight forward. Make a fist. And then you want to press down on your shoulder while at the same time allowing your arm to extend. and flex both arms. You want to do that 3 to 4 times. And it's going to extend your shoulder. It's going to help your shoulder. A lot of people have back problems. In turn, it's going to help their back. And it's really going to loosen up your arms because you're using your arms all day, and it's almost like people take their body for granted, you know. But if you could do something to better yourself, why wouldn't you? And then you want to do the same thing here. Extend your arm, grab your shoulder, and then fight the force of your arm with, I guess, your hand or your other arm. And maybe you want to do that for like 10 seconds. 5 or 10 seconds. 2 or 3 times. The next one is going to be the shoulder rolls, which we used to do these in ROTC whenever I took the ROTC in high school. And these weren't anything extravagant. They were just almost designed to help you loosen your arms before you go for the runs that we used to do in ROTC. And, you know, I mean, they were just... ROTC was easy. And then they made us do them forward, but I almost feel like I'm shrugging. So why would I do that? Why? So the next one that we're going to do, oh, you want to do like 4, maybe 6 or 7 of those, because I mean it takes a lot more of them to really hit a point, but they were like something that I was told to stretch out your back. It would like help you release a lot of tension in your back and your shoulders and your arm area. You want to take your feet, they want to be shoulder length apart. And I know that you can't see my feet. I don't care. You want to take one hand like this, just put it out in front of you, and then take, like, this is my right hand, so I'm going to do my left leg, and then just go down, right hand to your left leg. Maybe hold it for maybe 10 seconds. This is called alternating toe touches. They're fairly easy to do. Anybody can do them. Unless, of course, you can't touch your toes. If you can't touch your toes, you got a problem. You should start there if you can't touch your toes. If you can't see your toes, you might have a problem. Nonetheless, what you want to do is you want to make sure that your feet and your lower extremities are shoulder width apart, so that you can feel your hips spreading, so that you know that you're getting the full extension on this alternating toe touch. You want to make sure that you isolate those muscles. Now I'm going to do it again. Left hand, right foot. Maybe 10 seconds, 5-10 seconds. You maybe want to do that 4, maybe 5 times. You do those, and you're almost guaranteed to have a great experience when you're working out. Your gonna have, it's gonna make you feel like you're an all around better human being because you're doing something to better yourself. As I said at the beginning of this video, even though it seems like I'm pulling teeth here, what happens is I got so fed up with hearing about how great this guy is. Let me give you an example. Like Randy Travis. Music is a universal taste, I suppose. People constantly, always tell me how much they love country music. Even though I don't ask them. They like country music. Where I'm at, they love country music. And I can't figure out why. For me, country music is the bane of my existence. Can't stand it. Absolutely. Can't understand why someone would want to listen to that. So, let's say country music is Kevin Owens. It's talentless. It has no rhythm. It has absolutely no... It's almost like... something went wrong the day that Kevin Owens decided to be a professional wrestler. And people constantly, always, berate me about it. But that's why this YouTube channel started. Because some dumbass decided it was a good idea to become a professional wrestler when he had no right to do so. He's making a mockery of the sport. It's not funny. It's not funny. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up now. Hope everyone enjoyed the video. I'm going to go ahead and put my shirt back on. Even if you didn't like the video, I guess leave a rude comment below. Really, I don't care. Goodbye.